Hello, welcome to Lesson Recall. Today we are going to solve the day 23 of August Lead Code Challenge. So today's problem name is stream of characters. So if you read the problem statement, you can understand that we need to design one stream checker. And so whenever we are going to initialize our stream checker, we need to build our dictionary or whatever. And whenever we are going to call our query method with a character, we need to return either true or false. So what that means? So let's check the example one. Okay. So suppose these all three words are present in our dictionary, you can say, or something like that. Okay, now we will call query with A. Okay, so that we can see that A is not present, right? So we can return false. So after that, B is also not present, right? But if you query C, again it's present, but it's not a character, right? Or it's not a full word actually. So we are going to return false. Similarly for D, I can see that D is present, and in this case we need to consider C also, right? So I can see that both C and D are present, right? So in this case I can return true because we can see that C and D is present here. Then E is again not present, F is not again present, then F is present, right? F is there in the word list, but and that is a complete word itself, right? So in that case we can return true. So similarly for K, so only K is not present, right? Because it's a word KL. So while deciding what to return true or false, we need to consider the whole word, right? So this is the example, we need to design it. So basically we need to implement the constructor, we need to write the logic of constructor. In that constructor only we are going to insert all the orders, all the words and all, and we need to implement this query method, right? That will accept one character and that will return boolean value, either true or false. So how we can solve it? So what we can do? So you can understand that we need to store these words, right? So whatever the initial word that will be given to us, we need to store it, right? So then later we need to access it. Okay, so basically we are going to use try data structure. So if you have not much idea on try data structure, I will add one video link in the description, you can check out that. And so okay, so we are going to use try data structure to solve this kind of problem. Basically in the try data structure we are going to store all of the given input words, right? So in try we used to store a character in a particular node, right? So suppose it's my root node. Initially I am going to store C here, and again I will so suppose I am inserting CD. Okay, then I will see, okay, C is already there, then D will be stored here, and we used to mark it as end of word, right? Means that's the complete of word, right? So we can later understand that CD is a word, right? Similarly we can insert F here, and since F is a single character and that's a complete word, then we can mark it also as end of word, right? So this is the complete word F. Similarly we can insert K. So at first I will check that there is no node for K, then we can insert K here, then we can insert L, right? So this is how the try data structure works, right? And again we need to mark this as end of word, right? So we are going to use try data structure here to store all the words. So suppose whenever I want to search, right, in normal scenario, whenever suppose I want to search CD, okay, so then I will at first check that is from root node, this is our root node, right? From this root node I will check that is there any character present of C. Yeah, I can see there is a character of C. Then I will move forward, I will go depth, right, using depth for such kind of thing. Okay, so we will go to the depth and we will check is there any D. Okay, I have D, and then I will check is that end of character. Okay, it's the end of character, right? Then CD is exists in our dictionary. So this is how try works. Okay, so let me rub the example quickly. Okay, so you understand, right? So we need to store our words in a try data structure, but the problem is we need to tweak this try data structure in some other way. So what we are going to do, we are going to store words in reverse order, right? So why? Because you can see that we need to, so suppose whenever I will check for D, right, we need to consider my previous word, not next one. Okay, so to implement this query logic properly, we need to store the data or character in reverse way in try data structure, right? Because we need to check in the previous character, right? So whenever suppose I am returning true for D, right, but for that I need to check that my previous character is exist or not, the C is exist or not, so that we are going to store our data in reverse way, right? So initially it will be root, and suppose I am inserting CD. Okay, so for CD I will start from D, and I will see that there is no child node of root with D, so I will create one child node and I will insert D. Okay, then again I will So basically one node can have 26 child node, right? Because if you consider only lowercase character, right, A to Z, so at max it can contain 26. Okay, so again for I will done with D, then I will check for C. Okay, so I will check is there any node for D with C of C value. I think no, right? Then we are going to create one, initialize one new node, and we are going to insert C, and since it's end of character, we are going to mark it as end of word, right? Means it's a end of word. Again, so suppose I want to insert F, right? Again I will check from root, then again I will check from root, and I will see that is there any node for F. I will see that initially there should be no node, because we have only one node called D. So I am going to initialize another node called F, and I am going to mark it as end of word, right? Because it's a end of word, right? So after that we are going to insert KL. Okay, now for KL again I will check is there any node for L, right? We will begin from end only in reverse order. So I will see that there is no node for L from root, so I will create or initialize one new node. Then again I will come back to K, right? And for K I will check is there any node of L with K value? No, right? So we are going to create another node of named K, and that since that's end of character, we are going to mark it as end of character. Okay, so this is how we are going to initialize our trie structure, right? So now this is for the first line, right? You need the dictionary. Okay, now for the second line, how we can search. So suppose I need to search for A, right? But we need to keep track the previous character also, right? So suppose so probably we can take one string builder, something like that, and initially it will contain blank. Then we are going to append A. Then I will start from last, because we need to consider previous character, not the next. Okay, so I will check for A, that okay, is there any word A? No, I can return false. Then I will check for B. Similarly for B, we don't have any order, so don't have any word character, right? So we are going to return false. Now after that C. Okay, for C I can see that there is no node, right, for C. Then I can also return false for C. But we will keep adding this character in our actual string builder, right? Okay, so now I will append D, because my next character is D. For D I can see okay, I have one node, right? Correct. Is that a leap node? No. Okay, then we will come back to C, right? From D we will come back to our previous character, that's C. So that we are keep saving all the characters in our string builder. Okay, then I will check C. For D, is there any node called for C? Yeah, I can see that we have one node, and that's also end of character, right? Or end of word, sorry. So in that case we can return true for D. Okay, then again similarly it will go on for E. Again I will check from root. Again there is no word for E, then I can return false, right? Similarly whenever I will come to K, right? So again for K I can see there is no node from root, right? So there is no child for K, right? So then I can return false. But whenever I will come to L, so it will be like this KL, and previous to that ABCD all will remain there. So for L I can see that we have one child node from root, right? Then I will backtrack to K, and I will check is there any node for K also. For L I can see that yes, there is one node K, right? Then I will check is there a leap node or end of word flag is true or not. If it's true, then we can return true, right? So this is how we are going to solve it. Okay, so let's write code quickly for the same using Java. So for that I need to initialize I need to create one Pojo for our try. So let's create that. So it should be class, let me name it as try only, and in this we need two variable, two attribute actually. One should be the boolean value. In that we are going to track that it's the end of word or not, and another one every node can have 26 child, right? So let's declare that also, right? So it should be try, and it should be child, and it should be okay. And let's implement constructor also for the same. So try. So in the whenever we are going to create new try, we are going to set the flag as false initially. EOW flag should be equals to false, and the child should be new try, and the array size will be always 26 since we are considering only lowercase character, right? Okay, so that will be our definition of our try. Now for our actual stream checker class, we need again two parameter, right, or two attribute actually. One should be the root node from where we need to search. Okay, so it should be try. Let us name it as root only, and we need another string builder to keep track all the character whatever we are querying. So it should be string builder. So we are using string builder because in Java string is immutable, right? So we are using string builder. Okay, so let us name it as SB only. And okay, so now we need to implement our constructor, right? So whenever we are going to initialize our stream checker, we need to insert all the words in our dictionary or in our try, right? So before that we need to initialize our try. So this dot root should be equals to new try, and it will initialize all this thing, right? We already wrote the logic for try constructor. After that, what we need to do, we need to initialize our string builder also. So this dot sb should be new string builder. What else? So now we need to insert, right? So we are going to write one method for insert, but since it's will be a array of string, so we need to run one for loop and pick each and every word. So it should be string str probably. We are going to use enhance for loop, and after that we are going to implement one method called insert, and we are going to pass string there, right? So that will be our constructor implementation. Now let's write the implementation for insert also, right? So it should be a private method, and it will not return anything, and it will accept only string, right? So it should be string word. Okay. Now inside this insert method, what we need to do, we need to insert this node, right? So suppose it should be all the child should be null, right, initially for root. So at first, so I already told you we are going to insert in reverse order, right? So what I need to do, at first I need to run one for loop, and before that I will take one value where I am going to store my root node, because it will keep changing, right? So whenever I will insert, my current node will be will move towards depth, right? But we should not use root, because suppose whenever I am going to insert my second word, then we need to start it from root side, right? So we are not going to modify the root. Instead of that, we are going to take another variable called current, and we will store the reference of root there. Okay. Now we are going to run one for loop, but for loop will start from end only. Int I equals to 0. Okay, so I equals to 0, sorry, it should be from end, right? So what dot length -1, and it will run till I greater than equals to 0, then I minus. Okay. Now what I need to check, I need to probably take one character to take the particular character here for the given word. So word dot, so we can use inbuilt caret method of string, and we can pick the character, right? So we will start, suppose we are inserting cd, okay? So I will start from d, okay? So I will check that is there any node, child node for d from root? Okay, so we need to check that, okay? So how we can check that? So again we can take another node, so probably next, and inside that we are going to take which value. We should check that, right? So it should be curve dot child, and we need to check for that particular character, right? So it should be c minus, since we are taking integer array and character has its ASCII value, so we are doing c minus a, right, minus a. So that will give me actual index, right? So if my character is a, then index will be 0. If my character is c, index will be 2, right? So this is how it will work. So now I will check if my next equals to null. That means we don't have node, we need to initialize new nodes. Okay, so let's do that. So my next will be new try node, new try, and after that we need to insert it, right? We need to point that, or you need to add that to our root, right? So it should be current dot child, and again it should be c minus a, and equals to next, right? And once we are done with the same, we need to move forward, right? Or we need to move to the depth. So suppose I found that d is not there, I created my d. Now my counter will come to c, right? Because we need to keep checking to till depth. So it should be cur should be cur dot child c minus a. Okay, so it will go move down. Now once we are done with all the character, then we need to set this flag true, right, the end of word. So let's set that. So it should be cur dot eow equals to true. Okay. So I think that's pretty much for the insert. Now let's write logic for query also, right? So as I already told you, whenever we are going to insert any, or we are going to call query method, we are going to insert that in our string builder. So it should be string builder dot append, and we are going to append that character, right, in our string builder. So initially it will be blank, but we are going to insert. Suppose for first time we are searching with a, right, we are calling query with a, so I am going to append a, right. Now I need to again start from end. Okay, so for again it should be, we need to check another value variable. So current, it should be equals to root. And now let's check it. Okay, so for int I equals to, again I need to start from end only. So hb dot length minus 1, and again I should be greater than equals to 0, then I minus minus. Okay, so now again I need to check, right. So if if cur dot child equals to, so again I need to take the index. So it should be sb dot char at I minus a, so that will give me index equals to null. Okay, so if it is equals to null, then we can return false, right. So then that means that null means that that particular node is not present for that character. Okay, so we can return false. And if it is not null, then we need to move to downwards, or we need to check that is that end of word, right. So let's do that. So for the same, we need to write like this. So if, so at first we need to move forward our counter. So curve should be this line, similar to this only. So using this we are moving to the downwards direction, right. So now I will check if curve dot eow equals to, if it is true, then we can return true, else it will continue. Okay, so and if we are not able to find the any particular node up till end or till depth, then we are going to return false, right. So let's write that returns false. I think that's pretty much for this code. Let's run our code and okay, I think it's throwing some error. Let me fix it quickly. So it should be string words. Sorry for the typo. Let's run it once again. Okay, I think it's giving us the expected answer. Let's submit our answer also and check. Okay, I think our solution is accepted, and that's pretty much for this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, and if you still have some doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.